So this is 40 Stories, and I'm Sheena Carroll with the Pittsburgh Technology Council. We're celebrating 40 years by interviewing 40 of our members. And today I get to speak with Courtney Williamson from AbiliLife. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
Can you tell me a little bit more about AbiliLife?
Yeah, so AbiliLife is a medical device company. We were founded in 2014 here in Pittsburgh. And we have an orthotic back brace to improve posture and balance and reduce back pain and back injury.
Awesome. Yeah, that's the Calibrace,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's like really awesome, like to have something that can like improve like the quality of life for like people with back problems. Like I have back problems, my mother does as well. How did the Calibrace come to life?
So my mom had Parkinson's disease for 25 years, so most of my life. That's what I knew. And as a part of her disease, she had issues with her posture and her balance. And then I would later find out that that was a cardinal symptom for most Parkinson's patients, and then an even wider network of people who have just generalized back pain, back injuries, and it's incredibly debilitating. So I wanted to create something that was unique, that offered support across your entire torso, and we'd have this really great patented pulling tension system. So when you put it on and you pull the straps, it will like lift your shoulders up and back and give you support. So it gives you the compression that a lot of the braces on the market offer today. But in addition, it gives you that lifting feeling, which is just very helpful for people with Parkinson's, people who do a lot of manual labor, who are constantly moving with their back and may have experienced injuries in the past. So,
yeah, that's awesome. So on top of your work with AbiliLife, you also teach a class at CMU. Can you tell me about that?
I do. So I have an introduction to entrepreneur class that I taught last spring, which is really exciting. It was undergraduate students, and most of these students didn't have much exposure to entrepreneurship prior to the class. So this class was a way for them to understand what it was like and maybe think about going into entrepreneurship for themselves. So we covered a lot of topics from like how do you make your first sale to the different types of companies that you can start to fundraising and building brands around products. So it was really, really interesting.
Really nice. So we've been looking back a little bit because we've been celebrating 40 years, but we're also trying to look forward. And so we've been asking everybody who comes in, like, where do you see like the future of Pittsburgh in the next like 40 years and the future of tech in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I think that Pittsburgh has always been known for its healthcare, and with the various institutions that we have here in Pittsburgh, I think that that's going to continue to progress. There are so many new technologies, not just for pharmaceutical care, but also looking at the way that the human body functions, various diseases, and understanding how to cure them, how to combat them. I think longevity and quality of life is also very important. So interestingly enough, Pittsburgh has a very old population, and I think that there's going to be a lot of aging technology that's going to come in to look at healthcare and look at how we're aging and potentially aging in place. So I think those things are going to continue on. I think that there's also just in general AI has been exploding, but it's interesting because when you say AI, it can mean a whole lot of things, and I don't think that we fully understand what it really means. And when you say it, people have different definitions. So what I think and I hope happens is that there are going to be some very specific use cases for AI that will be able to be integrated into everyday life, and that we're aware of how it can help enhance things from drug discovery, which is a huge subject and topic that I think is very interesting, all the way down to just understanding traffic patterns for city planning. I think there's some AI that's involved with that. So I think that there's a lot of application, but I'm not sure if we've really honed in on a really great sort of like product market fit, if you will, for AI such that it would be ubiquitous. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, absolutely. AI is like very, very young. So like we're not really like sure like either. We just did like an AI issue, themed issue, TEQ, which had a lot of questions,
Yes.
not a lot of answers yet.
Right.
But like that's really cool. Like there's a lot of different tech industries in Pittsburgh, and I could definitely like foresee like some like kind of like interdisciplinary like maybe some like AI in that like health and like life tech and stuff. So yeah, that's very cool. I just have one more question for you, and that is, why did you join the Tech Council?
So I joined the Tech Council because I was looking for a place where I could be around peers, people who were building technology companies. So I joined fairly early in my entrepreneurial career, and just stayed in touch and really benefited from a lot of the events, and then was asked to be on the board, and then most recently the executive committee, which is really exciting.
Awesome.
Because it gives me sort of like a bird's eye view of what's going on in tech in Pittsburgh, and I get to play a role of helping to connect really great tech entrepreneurs with resources that the Tech Council brings in every single year. It just blows my mind how amazing the staff is here, and just dedicated to enhancing technology in Pittsburgh. So, but the thing that's oftentimes difficult is when you're a founder, you're so busy focusing and your head is down that you don't always look around to see what's available. So I think the Tech Council is a great avenue where you can sort of go and get like a one-stop shop and finding out what's going on, what's coming up on the horizon, and ways to partner with people in the Tech Council to enhance your business, to grow your business, ways to get mentorship and advice and help. So that's really sort of the reason why I joined.
All right, well, we're really happy to have you as a member and on our board.
Thank you.
And thank you again for coming and speaking with us today, Courtney.
Sure, thank you.